Hey everyone, my name is Spencer, aka Agent Mulder, and welcome to the War Room. We have another video on Resident Evil 3 for you, in which we focus on how to tackle a difficult siege fight against a group of zombies as Carlos, and how to survive the final 2 fights against Nemesis. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and to click on the little bell icon below to be notified of new content uploaded every week. Keep in mind there will be major spoilers ahead, but without further ado, let's get started. Around the tail end of the hospital mission when you're playing as Carlos, you're going to have to defend a room from a horde of zombies. Before you enter this fight, be sure to pay a visit to your chest. Any first aid spray or herbs you've stocked up on, you want to take them with you into this fight. Also keep in mind that if you have even a single grenade or a single flashbang, save it. You're going to need them later in the midpoint of this fight. Once this battle begins, I recommend making a quick run around the room to collect any ammo or health you might still need. The zombies will enter between 3 to 4 entry points, around the room breaking in through windows. Now the beginning of this fight is pretty easy. Each zombie will slowly pour in through the windows, in which case you can take your assault rifle, and with a few accurate shots to the head, you can down them before they get back up. As the fight goes on, you're going to be noticing more and more zombies pouring into the room. It can get pretty hectic in that room if you're not careful. I recommend if you have too many hordes of zombies to deal with, lead them over to one of the shock boxes, shoot it, and while they're being electrocuted, finish them off. The room you barricaded won't last long if too many zombies are attacking the door. The midway point of this fight will occur when a hunter beta enters into the room. This creature will break through the double doors behind the reception desk. This is where either your flashbang or a grenade that you've saved at the beginning of this fight will come in handy. Now if you don't have any grenades or flashbangs, that's okay. Use the reception desk as a barrier between you and the hunter, and while the creature tries to find its way around the desk to get to you, once its armor plating has fallen off, shoot at the exposed flesh and it will drop for good. Make a run into the room where it came from. Inside this room you'll find health and ammunition, along with quite a few flashbangs and grenades. Don't go too crazy with these flashbangs and grenades once you've re-entered the fight. You will encounter one more hunter beta that comes into the room. Use one of your grenades to finish it off. And be sure to hang on to one last grenade, because at the tail end of this fight, a group between 6 to 8 zombies will come at you at the same time. During the course of this fight, run over and pick up a detonator right next to some C4 explosives. You'll need this to finish off the rest of this fight. Once the bomb has been set, you'll be given a timer above to show how much time you have left to survive. Don't worry, this isn't to show that you need to escape out of this room or take cover anywhere. It's simply just to survive until the bomb goes off. Once the bomb goes off and the pillar falls down, blocking the rest of the zombies from entering the room, you've successfully survived the siege. Now let's talk about the final 2 fights against Nemesis. These fights you'll be playing as Jill. At the start of this first fight, be sure to pay a visit to your chest and collect any first aid spray and herbs you haven't used yet. You will need every single one of these to survive this fight. Now this fight is very reminiscent of the fight you had with him in the plaza. The quickest way to get Nemesis to the second stage of this fight is to either use your grenade launcher with explosive ammo or your shotgun up close. Depending upon the difficulty setting, you should smash your way through Nemesis's health pretty quickly. The second stage of this fight will occur when Carlos comes in to give you a hand. At the start of the second stage of the fight, Nemesis will begin to run around in a circle on the outskirts of this area. When this happens, Carlos will call out to you saying the company has arrived. This means that 2 zombies will always be pouring in every time this happens when Nemesis is running around the field. These are your average zombies, so don't worry about any special infected entering this fight. I recommend taking out your shotgun, running over to the zombies the moment they spawn in, and with one shot up close, they'll be down for good. If you're low on ammo or health, run on the outskirts of the area where you see a bunch of corpses of other creatures. You'll find some ammo and health lying around. When Nemesis stops running around, he'll take cover behind one of these large canisters. Carlos will call out which number you need to look out for. Once you found which canister Nemesis is hiding behind, take out your pistol and shoot out either the 2 or single red light that you see. It will send out a surge of electricity, shocking a Nemesis and making him fall to the ground. You'll have just a few seconds to run up to him and take aim at that pulsing creature that's sticking out of his chest. The shotgun works best in this situation, but given the fact that you could be at a distance when Nemesis hits the ground, take out your grenade launcher and use either your explosives or your flame rounds. You'll have to do this quite a few times. There will be a few times where Nemesis will stay on the ground to fight against you before he goes back to running around again. When Nemesis is on the verge of death, he'll begin to whiplash all across the arena with his spiked tentacle. This could be very dangerous since he can easily keep hitting you as you try to get back up again. Use whatever healing herbs or first aid kits you have the moment he starts doing this. Even if your health is not in the danger zone, the fact that he can easily keep hitting you while you're down and instantly kill you is not worth the risk. Once Nemesis is finished going frantic, blast him a few more times with your shotgun or grenade launcher, and one final time of electrocuting him while he's hanging off one of the canisters, and you will reach the final end of this fight. Come on! This final fight against Nemesis will be a walk in the park. Nemesis will be fully transformed into this gigantic pus-looking creature. In order to get away, you'll need to get yourself the railgun. You'll be granted one shot against Nemesis before you need to let the gun recharge. You'll have to push in a few generators before the gun can fully charge. Now before you do this, take out your pistol and take aim at these disgusting pink pusses that are popping up all around Nemesis. You'll need to pop each one of these things. Luckily, they only take a few shots before they pop. Once all have been destroyed, Nemesis will fall to the ground. This will be your opportunity to run over and plug in the generators. You'll have to take out those pusses twice on Nemesis before you can plug in every single generator. Although Nemesis can be slow, his attacks, if you're hit by them, can do heavy damage. Once you've plugged in all the generators, grab the railgun again, and Nemesis will be down for good. And that's it. I hope these tips and tricks series that we've done on Resident Evil 3 truly helped you out, or at least gave you some ideas of how to tackle certain difficult situations. If you've liked this video series so far, feel free to like, share, and subscribe for a lot more. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll be posting some new videos very soon. Until then, I'll see you all next time.